Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we have the Iris Easy Flip, not to be confused with the Iris Flip. This is from Consumer Cellular. This is an Android device and it does have some really nice things. It's a cousin of the Summit Flip from Boost Mobile, but again, it's not the most amazing device, but it's pretty decent and it does have a large screen on the outer screen. It does have a decent screen on the main screen. But let's get started with the frequently asked questions. As always, we like to talk about those. And this device is not going to be the most amazing, but if you just need something basic and reliable that is going to make phone calls, text messages, and just the basics, then it's good. It does have USB-C and a camera button. It does have volume rockers and a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is greatly appreciated. It does have a music app. It's light to the feel and to the touch. The keys are not the most amazing, but it's pretty simple. Again, it's just a simple device. The software, it's no frills, very basic, which is actually a nice thing. It does have a camera, recorder, music, clock, calculator, FM radio, file manager, messages, of course, and a couple of extra settings here and there for accessibility purposes, if that's what you need. The music is, folders. It sorts through everything. I have an SD card that I load back and forth. And yeah, it's 64 gigs, pretty usable. I don't know about 128. Probably is not going to support it because of the version of Android. The camera is nothing to rave about, but it is there. You can activate it, of course, by going through the software, but you can also activate it by the side camera button. It is not going to win any awards, but it's going to be pretty decent. I'm going to be showcasing some samples here. This is how you operate it. Essentially, I'm just showcasing you that for now. But you can go to the gallery and check the pictures. And of course, it's a pretty decent, picture right there. The resolution is not going to be like, oh, wow, it's going to be compared to an iPhone, but it's decent enough that you can send a picture to somebody that you love or, some information that you need to share with maybe an employer or something like that. It does have a calendar. So if you want to add your events, you can repeat them. You have the time zone. You can create kind of like put an address there. Not that you have a directions app to kind of use it, but again, you have that ability to kind of like go through it with the calendar app. It does have a browser, but this is probably a frustrating browser to use. This is more like an emergency browser. You definitely need some information. You want to use it to the best of your ability, but it's not something that it's going to be amazing to use, the best user experience. Maybe something for like scores or like looking for a restaurant, what's close nearby. It does have background location, but in my experience, it wasn't like the most reliable. So I would not bank on it and be like, oh yes, this is going to give me all of the information that a smartphone would. It's more like, hey, we have a browser. It's here. You can use it if you want, and you can navigate to web pages. It does have Wi-Fi, which allows you to kind of use this a little bit faster than on LTE, but it's not, again, the most amazing thing. It does have a favorites kind of contact that you can customize button, and you can call to whoever you want or even put it there for emergencies. I probably wouldn't put it there for emergencies, but it's up to you. The messages interface is quite easy to use. It does have T9 and you can switch through the modes on the pound key. So ABC, 1, 2, 3, and KT9. The T9 engine is very good, actually. You space with the 0 button. And of course, you can type pretty quickly. It does not default to the I, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but nothing, crazy. You can use the T9 and compose most messages. It does have a dictionary, so you can add words. So that's definitely all the things that need to at least bare minimum to be hit on the T9 engine. Group text messages, MMS, everything can be received through this phone, especially if you have the connectivity with US Cellular. And again, I'm sorry, Consumer Cellular. So if you have that and that's something that you're looking for, then, highly recommend that you look into this device. Now, there are other devices out there that you may want to compare this device to. The larger screen is a little bit of a bummer that you cannot use. But if you're looking for something that is pretty much the same thickness and, the lack of touchscreen on this outer screen, and you're looking for like something that is pretty much the same size with more functionality, then I definitely recommend that you look into the Jelly Star or the Jelly 2. Maybe even like if you are okay with like a full flip phone, maybe that's something that you can go into like the Z Flip and just use the outer screen. It's a little bit less of kind of like it's definitely more advanced. It's not super basic, but it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do with the device. Again, I think this device, it's a good device, and when you compare it to something like the Jelly Star or something like maybe something more like the Iris Flip, KaiOS, this device performs really well, and it allows you to do most what you need without any issues. So if you have any questions about this device or any of the other devices that I have reviewed, make sure to put them in the comments below, and I'll be interacting with you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.